I just wanted to say a big shout out to my buddy up in Vancouver Island, Cincinnati. Just sent me the latest docket on the Ghislaine Maxwell case. So we got to read a little bit about the big sex ring down there in Florida or wherever they had it in the States. You know, all them rich people and everything. You know, they like to go around fucking a lot. And anyways, I just got to brief through it, and I just gotta share with you. First thing that comes to my mind when I read through this latest docket on the fucking, Ghislaine Maxwell, fucking Jerry Epstein, all those rich oligarchs and everything having sex with all them young girls and everything. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. You know, the guy that was under, high security and managed to fucking hang himself from a jail cell in a jail cell. Yeah, right. You know that guy I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that guy. Yeah. So we just read the latest docket on the fucking case. The plaintiff and what's her name, Judery or something. I can't even. It's like one of those Buttigieg names. It's Judery or something, right? She's a fucking complaining against the fucking Ghislaine. You know who Ghislaine was, don't you? Ghislaine was the one that went and found all them young girls to go sleep around with them old men and everything, right? Anyway, so the latest docket on her because she had to go to jail after they killed Epstein, or after he fucking hung himself, or whatever they did with him. And nobody really knows if he hung himself in a jail cell, or did they kill him, or is he still alive and he's just in witness protection or whatever the fuck, right? But anyways, he implicated everybody, right? They took him. They took him down first, right? He turns around and implicates everybody. He just starts spewing like a bird. Oh, yeah, he fucked so-and-so. She fucked him. And they fucked all together, yeah. So I got all the evidence in the world. I can prove everything, right? I'll just tell you everything, give you everything you know. So he starts squealing like a fucking rat, right? You know, so the whole fucking funny thing about this whole sex scandal thing here is this, right? It's kind of like this. I always compare it to one of my own experiences, right? Okay. But here's me, right? I'm just a fucking a single guy working as fucking security guard, fucking going out and move furniture for extra money and shit like that, just trying to get by and everything. Never did marry, never get settled down, never did have any kids or anything. And one funny day, a partner of mine over in somewhere in fucking Toronto sends me a funny, like a sexy photo, right? Like some scantily clad girl in fucking some awkward position and fucking everything, and some note posted next to it, some fucking pornographic, some slur or some fucking you know one of those, like, it's like like what was that? It's was that? Sometimes I feel like I could fuck anything, or if I want to hear some fucking thing, right? It's just right, one of these, right? It's like they always put some little text in there or something, right? Sorry to keep you waiting and shit like this. But anyway, so he sends one of these to me, right? I open it up. Oh, look at this nice young girl in real sexy clothes and nice position, and stupid punchline, but that's okay, right? Okay, I'm gonna share that. Yeah, okay, that's all right, right? I'm gonna share it too. Right? Let's share this all over the internet so everybody can see it. Okay. Oh yeah, share. And I'll put my own, blurb in there. I got something to say too, and everything. And share it. There it is. It's up there on my page. And sure enough, I start getting fucking messages and shit about it, and so and so said so and so, that so and so said that about you, and you're a pervert, and blah 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 blah. It's like going like crazy, right? Okay, yeah. Right? And and after all is said and done, right, I gotta sort of stand back and say to myself, okay, listen, who's all involved in that? Eh? I was. Yeah, I had a part in it. Yeah. The person that sent it to me, they had a part in it. Yeah. And the young woman who, took the photo and let it get out there in the first place, she had a part in it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So why am I the fucking pervert everybody's talking about, eh? Like this, right? You know what I mean? Right? Because I shared it to my fucking page, right? So I'm the fucking pervert. I'm the fucking bad guy. I'm the fucking everything, right? Never mind the girl who fucking posed for the photo. Never mind the fucking pervert that sent it. Sharing it all over the internet and everything. Right? Blame the last guy. Who's left with it? Honest. Right? You're the last guy. You're left with the dirty photos on your Facebook page. You're the pervert. You know what I mean? Right? Okay. So now that I got that all settled out, back to this Ghislaine Maxwell case and this whole court docket and everything. Ain't it fucking weird? Listen, you got this super rich pervert, right? A sexy young woman who's running around, knows lots of young girls, right? Right? They got lots of money. They got islands. They got ranches. They got mansions. They're loaded. They know all the richest people in the world, right? Right? Okay, it's true. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I mean, these are all rich people. Like Jeffrey Epstein was loaded. I mean, he had about 15 different phone numbers of his own. Just his own phone numbers. He had about 15, right? Just a rough guess, right? This Maxwell character over here, she's from one of the richest families in London or some fucking place like this, right? Very rich, rich fucking family. Family name goes back forever. And tight with the Kennedys and everything like this, right? Okay. All right. So you follow me. I'm not. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm still right on this, right? I mean, all you got to do is look inside Epstein's black book and some of the big money names that are in there. I mean, this guy was connected left through right through left, up and down and backwards. Well connected guy, right? No doubt about it. Okay. Got money coming out of his ears. He must have had more accountants laundering money for him than anybody else in Canada and the United States. Okay. Well, he's super pimp, right? Okay. But yet they hung on to girls for so long that they had to escape their firm grasp, their, Jeffrey Epstein's firm grip. He was such a pimp. He would have her out on the street hooking her by a light post 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's how much he needed the money, right? That's how greedy he really was, right? So what happens? All right? He's in this sex ring now. It's fucking grown. It's like a big sex ring. Started out small, abusing young girls, and built that sex ring up into like the hierarchy of fucking society, okay? And what happens? What happens? What happens? What happens? Jane Doe comes along. Right? Jane Doe. They call her Jane Doe. Jane Doe came along and launched a lawsuit against him. And Jeffrey over here, she joined it. Yeah, I was in on it. That happened to me too. I was there too. Yeah. We were together. I can corroborate everything she says. I can corroborate everything she says. I can corroborate everything she says. It's all true. It's all true. It's all true, right? So what happens? Jeffrey goes to jail. Epstein, right? He goes to jail. Fucking supposedly kills himself in a jail cell under high surveillance. Hangs himself from something. Maybe it was his bunk or something. Kind of hard to hang yourself from a fucking bunk. You'd have to be pretty short, right? Okay. And now Maxwell, Jeffrey, and Jane Doe, right, are playing the victims, right? oh, it was terrible, it was a tragedy, it was so, oh, we're the victims here, we're the victims, oh, Jane Doe was like, she was abused for 25 years, starting from when she was old by Epstein, and this Guthrie sure too, yeah, she knew her, she was there, she saw the whole thing, blah, 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 and Maxwell, well, she was like, she was completely addicted to drugs or something, and he was her pimp, and coming up with everything, right? Because Jeffrey is now dead. Right? So these three, the cabal and the big sex scandal, figure out a way. Okay, they get together, like the three ends, they get together and they get into a room by themselves, just the three of them. They say, okay, we're going to come up with a story now. This is what happens, right? This is what always happens to the guy, right? It always happens to the guy, right? You can have a harem of women. Eventually, they're gonna kill him. This is the fucking way it happens. Anyway, so yeah.